T-minus 1 minute. T-minus 50 seconds. T-minus 40 seconds. T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Pizza time.
You can't handle the truth!
Oh my god. Oh my god. What is happening? Oh, here we go again. I wasn't going live right again. I didn't want to, but I called for it, so here I am. Jesus Christ, man. So, earlier today, I did a live stream where I compiled a bunch of evidence from other people, whether it be testimonies or kind of just getting information about what exactly has been going on with Max. And during that stream, it came to light, thanks to Tony, the Geek Getaway, Blinded Braille, and others who came into my chat and stream to discuss their issues about what Max is doing right now. They told me that Max had done an appreciation stream for a YouTuber by the name of The Rambling Man. Okay? Which is fine. I thought that was a great gesture. Very sad that he passed away. But what we did not know, and what was brought to light, is that Max hosted the stream on The Rambling Man's channel in addition to his own channel. And he did not ask for permission or notify the family of this YouTuber, The Rambling Man, whatsoever. And that's where we get into like some really gross territory, like really egregious things. So Max made a response stream to my stream earlier. So that's why we're here now. But before we do, oh, wow. This is coming in, folks. Max has actually issued an apology. He just put out this video just now. So let's take a look real quick.
Everyone, I did blackmail RJ. I finally have the courage to admit to my audience of my wrongdoings. I don't like to be criticized, and I fucking had to try to get them to stop. I go at people hard, and I like to criticize, but I shouldn't be on the other side. I don't like drama. I was a bad friend, and due to my Snyder Bro bias or my favoritism towards horrible people, I couldn't let them go, as well choose them over friends that have supported me no matter what. My community has always been set up in which I can portray myself as the victim no matter what. Just shed some tears and watch the money roll in, ha ha ha. I've got doxers, people who use the N-word constantly in all forms despite being white, people who body shame or call others pedophiles because they don't like their fandom being shown as toxic. I knew exactly what I did to RJ during the behind-the-scenes call, and I wish it would have worked, but now after being exposed and my views and half of my audience gone, I see that I might as well stop pretending before my echo chamber audience goes full cult mode believing my bullshit. Being terminally online and a pushover was never my intention as a content creator, but look at me now. A fucking disgrace. I'll say this to Saggy Melons. I go at you harder because you are right. Last year, I constantly made videos and attacked you because I couldn't accept you left because of my audience and you were breaking down in tears because of my bullying to the point you could have hurt yourself. So you saying you don't care that it's happening to me this time gets me upset. As a middle-aged adult, I should have known better than spinning the narrative, but I don't want to be seen as a bad guy since I like being seen as a positive force in fandom. But I'm an agent of chaos, and I used all of you for profit. Everything Matt Jarbo has said about me is true. I'm a fucking moron that threatened someone over something that wasn't even about me. I don't fucking want to be a YouTuber anymore, and I'm not built for this, but I need the attention and the money it comes with.
Damn. Anna, what do you make of that apology?
Sounds exactly like Max. 100%. You know what, though? I do gotta say, considering the mask, like, I can't read lips, but I can't tell the difference, I mean, he could have said that for all I know. Like, how would we know the difference? We can't see his mouth moving. So
What are you talking about? That wasn't AI. That was legit Max.
No. Yeah, he must have had a cold or something.
Right?
Yeah. But
All
no,
right,
that was
so
pretty funny.
Max responded to the evidence that was brought forth by me today. So I figured we'd play it and kind of just go through it. So
We're diving through the whole thing?
We'll do bits and pieces of it.
All
yeah.
right.
So kind of just go through it. But my initial takeaway is that not only did Max admit to what he did, he looks even worse now, which I don't know how it's possible, but he does.
Yeah, I was watching almost this entire thing, and there were some points where I thought, okay, he's going to get on the right track, and it really didn't happen. I do want to give a thanks to Caden, though, for being on there and at least trying to do his best.
He tried.
Yeah,
he
he
reaching
definitely
him a
tried
little
his
bit.
best. He definitely tried.
But let's go ahead and start.
One thing to start, though. Yes. No, world champ, I definitely will. I definitely will, world champ. You deserve that. Everyone deserves that, okay? Everyone deserves that. Now, first, I was not around. I do not keep Twitter on my phone. I was helping my mother go to her office to get all her stuff for retirement. And there was like 30 years of stuff there. I have an answer for that as well. I will explain. For one thing, just to start, the stream was not monetized. The rambling stream, I made sure was not monetized.
Which, it being unmonetized was not the issue. The issue, folks, as I said at the start of the stream, was the fact that Max held a tribute stream to a deceased friend, a deceased YouTuber, on this person's channel without asking his family for permission or even getting their consent to even do anything.
Yeah, not monetizing a stream like that, that's just kind of like an unspoken thing that
That's just like, that's
the
the bare minimum.
That's the bare minimum, yeah. Also, contacting the family is the bare minimum. So that's why I'm so surprised, like, he didn't even think to do it. Like, it had to have crossed his mind at some point, right?
I don't know.
But,
I mean,
because, like, yeah, I guess we'll find out, but...
Yeah.
Monetized. It's not monetized. But there's lots of things there, okay? First, I'll tell you where I've been all day. Yeah. Yes, world champ, and I will address that.
Okay.
He's talking to the chat. Yeah.
Now,
which is disabled now.
Well, you want me to get into that first? Let's get into that first. Okay. Now, when I was told about this, I did remove him as a mod. But I didn't have all of the receipts.
So, I think that's a lie. I think that's lie number one during the stream. As we just talked about earlier this afternoon. Sorry, I got distracted by something. As you knew earlier this evening, Max was sent these clips that I provided earlier this afternoon and tried to get people to shut up about it and silence them. Now, did he remove Zeno as a mod at one point? Yes. But then he was quickly brought back as a mod, undoing whatever punishment he was trying to give him.
See, I don't understand the point of that.
And the point being, though, is that he tried to silence anyone who brought it up or was trying to bring it up to him.
Because not like Zeno like came out, repented, and apologized. He was like, you know what? I see the error of my ways. I apologize. I won't do it again. Like, if I heard something like that, I'd be like, all right, maybe give him his position back if you really trust him that much. But, like, no, he didn't even do that. Like, there's this special treatment being extended to him for reasons which I can only speculate upon. And I gave some theories earlier. But,
yeah.
We can continue, I suppose.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, I believe there was some discussion of potentially showing me more to give those people the benefit of the doubt. But I said I will remove him as a mod, which I did privately, because I don't like to make these things a spectacle on streams, especially if they're YouTube viewers or mods in the community. I don't want all this discussed on streams.
But here he is doing a stream.
Another one, which is just perpetuating the cycle. Like, what did he not expect you to respond to this?
Hold on, I'm gonna ask someone something.
All right.
Got word from somebody. I'm trying to see if they want to give me a statement, because they won't be joining us this evening, but they might be giving. I want to ask if they can give a statement at least.
Oh boy, I wonder who it could be.
Yeah. So, yeah. Again, the big thing here is that, yeah, he dug a bigger hole today. Hence, apologize today, Pixely. Yeah, I know.
Well, first off, World Champ, this didn't happen on my platform at all.
It didn't happen on your platform, but people still brought it up to you and said, this is how he's behaving everywhere else. Can you please handle it? And you chose to handle it by taking his mod away for like a couple weeks, then giving it right back. Which we put up with because we were friends. Okay, hold on. Tony is going to be joining us. I don't know if he saw the stream, but I'm sure he has stuff to say about the Rambling Man part of this. So
I'm sure everybody in the community has an opinion on this one way or another at this point.
Well, I think because, not that I was trying to, but I think me providing evidence this afternoon really shined a light on things.
No, I definitely agree with that. Like, we saw it by just how many people and that not just that not just the story that was introduced to us, but we saw how many
George,
people...
you're right. Zeno is not worth defending.
Oh, yeah. I mean, clearly at this point, no. Like, I don't know why. I don't know why anyone would insist on
And
that.
again, it took all of this to push Max to actually take action.
Basically, like the meltdown of his channel, and I hate to say that, but
he literally had to cause a nuclear meltdown for his channel and community just to finally do something.
It's terrible. It really is. It's fucking terrible to see. I hate seeing this happen to anybody's channel that I enjoy.
No, for sure.
Even if it's by their complete own doing, No,
I agree.
It's hard to
happen here. Okay. Things keep being brought to me that happen other places, and I have to put my foot on the ground that says I don't want to. I understand.
Tony, hello.
What's going on? I was watching a Blue Jay stream. Next thing you know, I know this is hour-long Max apology thingy.
Yeah. Did you happen to catch any of it or no?
Oh, I caught some of it on the 2x speed.
Okay. So, hello, Justy Views. Hello. So I kind of figured we're going to go through this piece by piece. There's something you immediately want to say about it based on what you heard?
I haven't heard the beginning, so.
Okay.
What did I miss in the first 3 minutes and 39 seconds?
He was talking about helping his family, moving or something, cleaning out a closet, I guess.
Irrelevant, but okay.
Yeah.
World champ, and I disavow that.
He's talking about the Zenith.
And I have an update on that as well, okay? If I give my response, here's what I was told, World Champ. And this is not going to here's the problem with addressing it. Because even if I give you my answer, it's never going to be enough. It's never going to be enough. What I was told was that he said the word at a Discord. And I took that very seriously. And then I went to him to investigate. And I said Did you say this to someone directly? And he told me no. He told me no. Now, I did not hear, or I did not see the clip because we never got to that point. Because
Now, hold on, Tony. Hold on. Correct me wrong. Wasn't Max sent these clips before?
That's what I was told, that Max seen them.
So hold on, because I am quite certain Max was sent these clips, but now he's acting like he's never seen these clips at all.
Yeah, I've only been like in the loop of this for like 2 days, and I have definitely heard before that Max has seen these clips before and just didn't do anything about it.
Because here's the thing, I seen the clips, right? I was not even really in the MME community. I was just barely on the outside of it, right? And they sent me the clips to like, hey, look how fucking terrible Zeno is. So the fact that Max is gonna be like, oh no one sent me the clips, right? Yeah.
Eddie here saying he knew about it months ago. I was in the backstage with him. He saw the clip. I can confirm I watched it for the first time I did. So Eddie here is saying that he was in a backstage with Max when those clips were played.
Well, there you go.
So he's lying. Either he's lying or he's fumbling this so hard he can't even remember. I think he's lying though.
Oh, he's definitely
I
lying.
removed him as a mod and other people as a mod at that time. And I said, if you ever do this again, you'll be blocked from the channel forever if you do this again. But I did not know he said that directly to a specific person, which is first off, I don't want to have anything to do with any of this stuff.
You know, I feel like
had nothing to do
Max would be a really interesting like police officer, because I feel like it'd be like, you know, you can get away with manslaughter this time, but if I see you doing it again, I'm gonna have to write you up. It's like, Jesus Christ, Max.
Well, here's the thing, right? Max says he's claiming he didn't see the clips, right? But it was okay because Zeno didn't say it to a person, right? But what if Zeno had said
say it on his
wait, hold
platform.
on. What if Zeno had said, I really hate black people and they're all N-words, right? Well, he didn't say it at anybody specifically, so I guess that would have been okay with Max, right?
Well, especially if it wasn't on his platform. Then it's not his
it wasn't on my
responsibility.
platform. He just said a bunch of racist stuff, but not directly at somebody, so it's okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's the thing.
All
like
right.
either he's seen it, right? Either he's seen it and he was like, he determined that it wasn't that bad because he saw it, or he's lying out of his ass. Because there's no way you're going to just be like, oh, I didn't see it. I have no idea what he said, but I'm going to take his mod status away, and that should be good enough. We're copacetic.
Making a thumbnail for you, RJ.
Eddie says he wasn't the only one around.
Oh, really? So there's other people who could potentially, attest to
He
that.
said he would boot him, but didn't. Yeah.
nothing.
Yup, you did nothing.
Okay. I never talked with Geeks, World Champ. I never talked with Geeks. So, if you need to know one thing, because I was lied to, that this was not directed specifically at a person, I am going to remove their mod status for a second time. Okay? Now, beyond that, I have to wait and see, because I really don't want to deal with this right now.
All right, pause it.
I don't want to
Hold on.
digging up the past, going back.
So now he has the full context. He's seen the clips. He knows not only that Zeno had used it directed at somebody, but that he was lied to. And, you get a slap on the wrist. I know you're not a mod no more.
Yeah, pretty much.
Back and forth. But I did not see that clip with him specifically going there, because I already agreed to remove him as a mod when it happened. But then I did give him a path to go back forward. If there's one thing I'm guilty of,
Is taking his money so he
there's
can
one
keep
thing
it
I'm guilty of.
processed. That path was monetary.
Give me money. Give me money, and you can stay as a mod and play Xbox with me.
Yeah.
It's giving too many people chances to keep coming back. Keep coming back. Now, where do I go from here, though? Okay. Because I don't like to do these big live streams on people. And I'm not going to lie to you. My friend did something gross. And I disavow that. And I do apologize to Geek Studios. No, that's fine, World Champ. Please understand that it was not set on my platform to give those people the benefit of the doubt that are bringing this to your attention. They did tell me that things happened in the Discord. I did not know every single specifics. And when I investigated it, he told me other things that happened that made everyone look bad.
So Zeno deflected and brought up other things to try and make everyone else look bad so he could avoid accountability for his own actions. Gotcha.
Sounds
Okay.
about right.
Yeah. And Max decided to run with, well, if everyone's doing it, then it's all bad. Then you get off the hook. Okay.
And that is why I didn't want to talk about it on live streams. But they keep bringing up things that have happened in the past. And I did not know the severity of that specific one because I didn't see that because I already demodded him at the time.
I mean, it seems like that's not true. It seems like you did see it.
Yeah, it seems like you did see it. Right. He did apparently see the clips. So he's lying. He did see them.
If all this heat is on me, they were all around. They were all okay with it and around until recent events, and now they're upset again in retrospect.
Because you exposed that you have a double standard, one for RJ and one for other people, like Zeno, apparently. That's the reason why it's being brought up now in retrospect. I wanted to go on there and actually talk to him about this, but I was at the gym at the time, and I wasn't about to ruin my workout routine for that.
No, I get you.
Yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure Jimbo and them were bringing it up. And
yes.
That's part of why Max was mad at Jimbo and them, right?
Well, and that's why he also was trying to shut them up because they kept trying to get Max to be like, dude, you need to address this. You need to address this. And he just said, no, shut up. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so.
Okay. I said, I don't want to hear this ever again, no matter what the context. What I was told was he was joking around and it wasn't directed exactly at someone. Now, none of this is me. Everyone that knows me knows I do not give a pass to bad behavior. And I actually addressed this in the past. But I did not see the clip that was going around. Now, if other people are claiming that I saw that specific clip with what he said to Geeks, I do know they did say it was towards Geeks, though. That's for sure.
So he didn't feel the need to like check into this or do research or try and figure out what actually happened?
Nah.
No, of course not.
That's like, if that's even true, then that just, well, again, like I keep going back to like gross incompetence, but
it's very gross incompetence. And
it's a consistent thing I've noticed in this
where
whole
I did
situation.
fail was on Geeks. I should have probably reached out to Geeks too. And that I do apologize. Okay. I do apologize that I did not reach out.
We'll get to that, Ambassador. We'll get to that. You'll hear it in a second.
But at that point, I already handled it to my best of my ability without having all the context, and I thought it was already handled, okay? I did do something, World Champ. I removed his mod status, and I gave him a chance to come back. I said, I want... What? Let me see. Let me see here. Okay. World Champ, if you want to come on, feel free to come on. Yeah. So that is where I failed. Is I will give my apologies to Geeks. I should have got the full story from Geeks. But, I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying I removed him as a mod status and I gave him a chance to come back. like I've done with a lot of people, and they are all coming back. And now this is an issue again in retrospect. This is something that happened a while ago. And I don't want to keep rehashing old stuff that happened somewhere else. But because of the severity of the clip, yes, absolutely. That disgusts me. I want nothing to do with it. Now,
didn't this entire thing originate from him bringing up something from the past that should have stayed in the past, and he couldn't just help but give his 2 cents and try and like say something about it?
Yeah,
like, that's what this all originated from, right? So like, if you truly believed that, then why did this all happen in the first place? If you really followed what you're saying right there, then not jack shit would have happened. I'm sure people probably would have still been friends for a little while until something inevitably pushed it over the edge. Because there was always going to be a situation like this, even if it wasn't this, you know? I think that Max has shown that he has gross negligence when it comes to how he runs his community in a lot of aspects. I don't care if he's coming from it at a good perspective or if he has good intentions. That may be true, but it hasn't been shown.
I want to say too real quick, just to address this. I have sent a link out to Max. I told him, if you want to address everything and come in and you truly want to squash this and talk, I'm giving you the opportunity. So he has a link. If he wants to come in
here.
No, he won't. The road to hell is paved with good intentions.
You know with absolute certainty, RJ. You know.
I know, but the option is there. The option is there.
I guess you're just saying that for the audience so they know the offer's out there, but it's not happening. He's not gonna. Not in a million years is he gonna come in here.
I think he should to squash this. Let's actually get it done, but I don't think he will. We'll see.
Future? I really don't know. He's still my friend that did something bad, you know? I am removing the mod status now, World Champ. I'm not sure what I want to do. Just like I would speak to everyone. I'm not sure about the rest.
Oh my God, Matt! Do you see what
basically?
Matt said?
So again, Matt. Jesus, his wife is probably pegging him right now.
Sorry.
Jesus. Well, Matt, if you want to come on, you can. I would love to get your 2 cents. I know you're not feeling the best though, but so I understand. Sorry, I lost my train of thought because of pegging. What were we talking about?
It wouldn't be the first time, I suppose.
Yeah.
I don't know. You could you might be able to refresh what you were talking about if you continue on and see what he was talking about in the video.
Oh yes. So Zeno has been removed as a mod, but as he just told the world champ, who's very upset about this as a black man, he's not happy what Zeno did. He told the world champ, he still can't commit to getting rid of him from his community. So
yeah, he can't. He can't.
I know, Zachary. I know. I'm getting tired. I don't know. I'll watch it tomorrow. I know.
The only person so far that he's decided to be like, I will never talk to this person under any circumstances ever again is Saggy, and we've been over that.
And what did Saggy do?
Streaming while black.
Be an opinionated black woman.
I'm not sure about the rest. I definitely am going to remove him as a mod again, just because I was lied to. That was not. He said he never directed it towards someone. Okay.
All right, we have another guest joining us real quick.
Oh boy.
Eddie.
Okay, what's up, Eddie?
You might take
you're muted, man. Oh, there you go.
Hey, I wasn't even talking yet.
Okay.
All right.
What up, Eddie?
So Eddie, I brought you on because you want to provide testimony about
testimony. This ain't court. Jesus Christ.
Well,
what? Yeah, damn.
Well, okay. You want to provide a statement and your side of things about what happened with Max in that video. So go ahead.
You're talking about the N-word stuff, right?
Yes, like the video clips. Yes.
Oh boy.
Again, this whole situation to me is so bizarre. Just an apology would just go that far and to end things already. But no, it was a lot of months ago. I remember it was during a phase where RJ and Zeno were just coming at each other back and forth. Then I think it was at the end during the backstage of one of his lives that all of us were showing that clip for the first time. I'm pretty sure. I don't know why you guys didn't clip it out, but I'm pretty sure he said the N-word like 3 times in a row during that whole talk with Chris. He get the hard N-word, and he said, "Oh, I definitely had to deal with this, or I'm booting him out, or I'm gonna get rid of him, or whatever." It was something like that he said. I can't rephrase it because again, it was a long time ago, but I definitely was there, and a bunch of other people were there as well when he said that. Even I clipped it out and put it on Twitter with my old account before I deleted it. I was like, bro, he dead ass said the N-word, the hard N-word 3 times. And you know, this is kind of crazy, but no, he did say that. I was there during that time. I'll give him the benefit of doubt. Maybe he doesn't remember. I'm not sure, because it was over a year ago when that happened. But
Eddie, do you remember what your old Twitter account was?
All of them have been on my ideas. It's just that I deleted that one. But no, that's pretty much the gist of it. Again, maybe he forgot, maybe he didn't. But at the same time, that level of behavior, just for someone who definitely is not worth it, who even I have grievances with how annoying and frustrating he can be. Zeno, it's like, come on, just you see the obvious evidence there. It's like get rid of this bastard already.
Yeah. I can't quite make out whether Max is going for the ignorance or idiocy defense. I don't know. But let's get back to reacting to this. Eddie, if you want to stay for this, you can. It's up to you, though.
So, I mean, that I have to address. Yes, he's definitely no longer a mod, and I apologize to Geeks. That should not be said to Geek Studios. And I really apologize to Geeks. Now, if there's any other concerns, go ahead.
Did Max just apologize for something someone else said?
Senior Nerd is saying Aaron World Order just announced he is leaving Team MME.
Okay. Wait, really?
Yeah, apparently that's what Senior Nerd is saying.
Yeah, he said it.
Hey, Senor, could you provide a link to that maybe? Or drop
he
something?
said it in the DM group.
Oh, all right.
Oh,
damn, that's a
dedication stream to a good friend, and I can address it, but I really don't want to bring his name up after the fact, because I think it's gross to bring this up. I had really good intentions. I will show you the receipts that. Well, if I don't show the receipts, then people are going to claim I'm lying. So I would rather just tell you what he said. Oh my God, this is where it never ends. I'm not even stressed out.
I know that's not the truth.
Man,
I know that's not the truth. I don't even know why he would say that, because he knows that's not the truth. Is he just able to say things so easily that he knows isn't true? Because that's an indicator to me.
Well, you know, lies are very easy to form.
But he literally said yesterday, this is stressing me out a lot. And that I believe. I believe he's stressed out about all this shit. But for him to be like, you know what? I'm not even stressed out at all. Man, Max, don't lie to my fucking face, man. Intentional or not, don't do that, because you literally just said the exact opposite shit yesterday.
Yeah.
I don't know what to
dedication
say.
Stream. I followed his daughter on Twitter, but because here's my thought process. All right. If no one follows you back,
this is about Rambling Man,
then there's not a way to send a direct DM. And the intensity surrounding the certain console. Yeah, the intensity surrounding the certain console. I didn't want to at her, on Twitter.
All right, then don't stream it on his former channel.
Okay, so Tony, what Max is basically saying here is that the toxicity around the Amico made it to where he did not want to try and publicly ask Rambling Man's family for consent. It's basically what he's basically saying.
That is a terrible excuse.
It is a horrible excuse. First off, this is once everyone knew that Rambling Man had passed, any animosity towards him, is just gone. I myself, I did not get along with Rambling Man before he had passed, right? And I have no ill will. I wasn't going to jump in there and be like, oh, blah, 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 because of whatever, right? If he would have went on, when I posted a reply to her, no one jumped in and said all kind of Amico stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what was Max thinking, that if he did it, somehow people were going to reply? Or maybe if he posted it, people would have jumped in and be like, hey, this is a bad idea. You shouldn't do this.
Look, I think he had all the right to do a stream on his channel talking about a friend that he lost, and I don't think anyone here will disagree with that. But like he crossed a line, and the problem is he doesn't even seem to think that it was a bad thing that he really did at all. Like he was like when he was first told about this, wasn't he just like, "Oh yeah, I've already talked about that. That's already been addressed." Where I did first of all, I didn't know that happened in the first place, but I didn't know that would have been addressed. And you can't just say something like a small group of 5 people and be like, "Okay, I've addressed this." It's like, no, your greater audience doesn't know about this fucking shit. Like if you fuck up, you need to own up to it. It's at least a start.
I agree.
I didn't want a lot of the toxicity surrounding this certain console to show up or go towards that family member. So based on conversations I've had, well, you don't know the whole story yet, World Champ. Okay. You don't know the whole story. All right. I guess I'll have to show. Why is it disgusting? It was an unmonetized stream. It was meant to celebrate the life of a friend that passed. I don't even know what was said about it, but here, I'll show you the receipts.
Again, he's going into this woefully unprepared. Cannot even actually trust. The disgusting thing, Max, is that you did a stream on a deceased YouTuber's channel that you had access to without the consent of the family.
No one provided permission.
You didn't even really get in contact with the family to even try and coordinate this whatsoever. It seems like you didn't really do much of anything to get them involved with it.
And you can't just use the excuse, well, I didn't want to make anyone potentially feel awkward. It's like, what? That's what you did. That's literally what you did. Like that's what you did by not actually doing it.
George here says, I don't hate Max, but this is just sad and disappointing. He needs to stop. Seriously, all he's doing is shooting himself in the foot at this point.
I don't hate Max either.
He's digging the grave deeper and deeper.
I was trying so hard, like, I was trying so hard to give the guy the benefit of the doubt. You know? Because, like, I thought pretty highly of the dude, and he just keeps
Matt's
up.
Correct. Basically, Max went, "Oh, she didn't follow me back. I guess it's out of my hands. Can't do anything. Just gonna go ahead and use Rambling Man's channel."
Yeah, you can't wipe your hands of it. If you can't get in contact with the family, guess what? Just stick to your channel.
Mm-hmm.
Which is all it should have been to begin with.
Yeah.
But
this is, now the other thing that the mod said, the F word. People that have issues with him saying the F word have also said that themselves.
That's irrelevant.
No, that's irrelevant. That's also incorrect. Saggy never called Zeno that word. So that is a lie, Max.
And I have confirmation with speaking. The people that are upset with him for saying the F word have also said it themselves. This is, again, I don't want anything. What's this?
I think he might be Dr. Doc. I think he really might be.
Yeah, look, man, I'm still trying to hold on hope, too, that he'll get it through his skull.
Me and Rambling Man's relationship, bro.
Not much hope.
After a while, big shout out to Tony TDG. He actually added the daughter to let her know. And yes, he let her know that the stream was happening. And lots of people in the community knew that there was a stream happening.
I mean, the community knew.
I need to see proof of them using.
That's kind of how a stream works.
Saw.
Yeah, this is because World Champ is basically going in there and kind of basically being like, hey, like, I need to see proof of what you saw, Max, because I don't know what's going on. This is getting crazy.
Oh yeah, World Champ like totally lived up to his name today. I got to give it.
He did a complete 180. I think even he was like, Max, what the hell?
Yeah, like that should definitely have hit Max, because like
if that guy who absolutely hates us.
Yeah, can't stand fucking RJ. At least I know that for sure.
Oh, and he hates Matt Jarbo too.
Oh, okay, and probably Saggy by extension, I'm sure. But
Blinded here says, by the way, RJ, it wasn't hard to DM his daughter. I talked with her after leaving her message on her post. That's why she DM'd me. I'm not sure if he knew, but still. Okay.
You saw the proof.
He could have just said, hey, DM me.
That is...
Right?
Yeah.
He said, hey, could you DM me? I want to discuss something about Rambling Man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
That is
Better than
something
finding
that I
out by like opening
should
up a
have done.
YouTube channel and being like, "Oh
Yes.
wait, this is an upload from." Who?"
Absolutely. But they weren't following me back, and I didn't want to bring attention to a stream that was in a remembrance of a friend with how intense this console. But are you going to stay for the rest, World Champ? Are you going to stay for the rest? Because I'm going to show you.
He did stay the whole time.
This is crazy. I will show you me and Ramblin's relationship where he really liked it when I did a surprise stream on his channel. Okay? That's what I'll show you. And if it becomes an issue, I will reach out.
Sorry, Tony, what were you saying?
This part right here is just gross. This is the part I seen.
Okay. Well, let's play it, and then you can give your response.
To the daughter and give my sincerest apologies. And then I will explain if there's anything I could do to help, I will. Let me see if it's been a while because I have to see if his Twitter's still active. Hold on. Here it is. Okay. Let me get to the. All right, I'm just trying to find it because I wasn't prepared to do this one. I want to make sure I don't share anything else we talked about.
I wonder why.
I really wish that Max would like highlight the comments he's responding to.
Oh, wait, now he is. Now he is. Hold on.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Well, I don't know the framing, World Champ. What you should know is that Ramblin', I don't want to talk about someone after they're gone like this. And in the actual stream, if people actually watch the stream, I explained it at the beginning of the stream. All right. Go to the. I'm not watching their stream. I don't want to go back and forth for the end of time. I really don't.
Of course.
Oh my god.
All right, here we go. This I wish I would have done a better job.
A big problem I've noticed Max has. He always wants to get the last word.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Definitely.
And it never works.
It never works out.
Or thoughts on his family, because if you actually watch the context of the stream, you'll see the intention was all good. All right. So me and my friend had a very good relationship. We talked all the time. And this is his own words. This is his own words.
He says, me and my friend had a good relationship. We talk all the time. Why did Max not know that he passed away?
I couldn't answer for that.
They're good friends. They talk all the time. If it wasn't for other people bringing it up and figuring out that what had happened, Max wouldn't even have known. And that's his really good friend.
I mean, I have absolutely no idea the relationship between these two people.
Oh, he said he's the one who said he was my really good friend, right? We're really good.
I know that's what Max says, but I have no idea what the actual relationship was between these two people. You know, like.
Yeah, I'm not going to speculate on their relationship.
Well, I'm not speculating. I'm not speculating, but he's trying to frame it a certain way. He's trying to be like, we're really close, and that's why it's okay. I did this, right? Mm-hmm. So if he opened the door to this conversation.
Yeah, I get what you're trying to say now. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he shouldn't even try. I don't know why he's trying to explain himself in that way, because that's not even addressing the core of what the issue is here.
No.
Yeah. And even he's showing old tweets from last year, right? Or old DMs. People change. People's attitude, their idea changed. You know, show the last conversation you had with him. Show the last thing he said. Or if he had said, hey, if I ever pass, it's okay to use my channel, right? That would be something. But he
Sure.
doesn't show any of that.
No.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Max messaged me back. I'm not sure if I should say what he told me publicly though. So
all right,
but I
I
told him that he needs to come on the stream and issue a public apology. So
I don't know if that's gonna happen. I mean, I don't want to be a cynic, but
yeah,
we'll
see
what happens. Max is done addressing this, to put it simply.
Yeah, so I know, Sweet and Tender Hooligan. Go over to his channel and tell him to come on.
I mean, good luck with that.
He's not doing anything. He's got like 6 viewers, and they're just trying to watch a show.
Wait,
I mean, he can easily pop on.
Is Max live right now?
Yeah, he's live right now.
All right.
He went back live again?
Yeah. So, anyway, let's continue.
All right.
Just watched you hijacking my stream again. I really do appreciate what you said. And I'm hoping by Christmas to be able to make content and stream a little. Maybe a holiday international edition. LOL. Anyway, I hope you're doing well and enjoy life because your enthusiasm, passion is always a real inspiration. So that when he first got sick, Nerdette, you're saying yikes too? I could remove it from his channel if I need to. Why am I a villain? It was to celebrate the man's life. To celebrate his life. Does anyone understand that I was actually his friend? And that when he first got sick, that I did this for him as a surprise and he watched in the hospital bed? Does anyone understand the context there? And he was happy? Okay. I apologize that I did not do a better job of making his family aware.
I have limited access.
Yeah, what was that, Tony?
He said he apologized for not doing a better job. I said he didn't do any job. There was no attempt. He didn't even make an attempt to reach out to the family.
Yeah, you had to step in.
Now, this whole argument here is gross because when Rambling Man was in the hospital, he had probably nothing to do. It's probably a real nice surprise to see them talking about him and doing all that. But he's gone, right? He's gone. It's not Rambling Man who's got to look at the channel. It's not Rambling Man who's here in the here and now, right? It's his family. And maybe his family wouldn't have wanted that on the channel, right? Maybe they wanted to leave it clean, just the Rambling Man stuff that he had made. But again, we don't know because no one reached out to the family, right?
Yeah, hold on. This is Max's response. Hold on. I'm going to play it.
Yes, I apologize. This I will address because he has nothing to do with the other situation. I could have handled things better. I was emotional that week, and I do think one of my faults is planning. So I have reached out to apologize. I do not want. I only had the best intentions, so I really do apologize. And if anyone got timed out on the appreciation stream, which I talked about doing before he passed. I apologize for that too. That was not the intention. I don't know. I wasn't honestly. My head was thinking about how can I do. When you're doing something like that, that's not the typical. Your head is like, oh, how can I make this really good? So that's what I was.
I don't remember anyone being timed out during that stream.
Well, it's also because I don't. Just to clarify, I don't control what happens on his channel except streaming. So if there are potentially mods on his side, so I don't know if that happened, and I really apologize. What I should have done is I should have had both live chats up at the same time.
Well, but either that or just straight up just did it on your own channel.
Yeah, in retrospect,
it's all good. I mean, hindsight's being 50-50.
Yeah, so I do apologize, but this looks great.
You're making steps to correct it, and that's that, right? So, yeah. This does look pretty good, though.
Okay, so that is his response. I mean, cool, but I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to marinate on what I just heard, but I'm glad he at least responded with something. And I'm glad that he there's at least now seeming to be a willingness to apologize for something. I don't know if we're getting apologies for the right things yet, but there's at least willingness to apologize for something. So I don't know. Hopefully.
Yeah, I don't think he was maliciously trying to do anything, but he still messed up bad.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
And like he needs to learn from this situation. And it's gonna take a long time to build up any trust with anybody. You know what I mean?
Well, Tony, you were the one who brought this up. Do you accept what Max has said there?
It's not for me to accept or not accept, right? It's for the family. I just brought the information out to the public. I just brought it forth so that it was known. Like I said, it's not for me.
No, that's true. That's very true. Well, she's on vacation. Sweet and tender again, so. Oh boy. I don't know what else really to go with this. I guess we can keep it going. But
to his family.
Seriously.
Disgusting.
You could maybe go to the part where Caden comes in.
Yeah, hold on.
Right around there.
Head of the stream. It did not tell me anything that it was a bad look or bad idea before, but now it's being brought up. So I don't know, and I don't know what Tony said on the stream earlier, okay? But Tony knew I was doing this stream. And thank you for letting the daughter know before the stream went live. So if anyone had an issue with me doing the stream, even though I should have done better. I will admit that. I should have done better. I would wish that someone would have contacted me before instead of after the fact. Okay? Because Tony and
Okay, so I guess he's going public with this.
What's going on?
So I'm bringing up his stream. Hold on.
Oh my god! Wait, he's talking about this live?
Yeah, he mentioned it live, so might as well go through with
I
it.
thought he said he was done. I thought it was a chill.
This is gonna go on forever, innit?
Oh, here we go.
Jesus Christ!
All right, so hold on.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Blue Beetle.
Oh boy, yeah.
I didn't even know he was a thing until I watched the animated.
2000. And...
I am not going to say. I will clarify this. I am not going to say anything else, or I cannot be on YouTube at all. That is a fact. Brian knows. Brian, no. Brian knows that if I say no, I cannot discuss. I'm moving forward. Forward.
Don't feel bad, Jade. I was called a pay pig.
Can we talk about that? That's like absolutely wild.
Well, I'm not going to go do the full
no.
but...
I mean, like, yeah, I get that, but like, just the fact that, like, just what he said, like, what he just said right there, like, that's wild to me. You know what I mean?
You're watching Aldi TV. Deal. You know
What
the hell?
all day. You know it's.
Oh, so.
Oh my god!
I had an ad on YouTube. I'm sorry. I thought it was muted. Sorry. I'm sorry. I thought I had it muted. My bad.
And then Aldi's getting their free ad space in.
My bad.
Sponsored by Aldi's.
I know.
Sponsored by Aldi's.
Eddie, what do you think of all this, man? I know you've been kind of just taking it all in.
The drama in general?
I guess, or just anything that you've seen today.
I mean, I just think at this point, look, I really don't really have anything against Max still, even though I do believe he did try to attempt some blackmail shit. I mean, lots of people were surprised when I did those 2 premiere things. I mean, I deleted them now because I don't want that type of shit on my channel. But when he did that, I was even shocked. I was surprised. But the fact that everyone was saying, "Oh, you betrayed him," and I was like, "Bro, I called someone out last year for doing that shit. You think I care? It's one of my own friends. I don't know. If you do something wrong, I'm calling your ass out. I don't give a fuck if you're my friend or not." But I really don't get the mindset in terms of I didn't do anything wrong. I'm not gonna apologize. I don't care. I didn't do anything wrong. It's like, I'm sorry, but you're lying to yourself. You think you didn't do anything wrong. And I said to myself, the only thing you really did was the attempt blackmail, and I do call it that because that's what it is. But everything else, all those supposed allegations or accusations were against those other people you're like hanging out with. So if anything, you only did one thing that was pretty much the bigger problem that people had with you, besides some minor things as well that I had along with some other people. But that's pretty much the main thing. But if all you had to do was just apologize. Look, I'm not trying to bash anyone here, but I keep seeing these back and forths. I'm like, damn, this keeps escalating. It's getting to the point where there's mental breakdowns. People are plotting shit behind the scenes. Lots of shit,
No,
lots
this
of
isn't
shit's
good for
going
anybody
on.
involved in the situation. Ultimately,
Yeah,
I mean,
and look,
RJ is getting some views at least, but still, like for everybody's sake, I don't think anyone wanted this shit to happen, and it really sucks that it's not seeming like it's going to be resolved anytime soon.
no, I agree. But I'll say this before I just shut up about it. But I think he's clearly lying to himself because he doesn't want to be portrayed as the bad guy, even though he did a bad guy thing. And I think yes, you should move on from the drama, but at the same time, if you apologize, trust me, I'm pretty sure everyone who's talking about it now would just say, it is what it is. I'll just move on now. But the fact that there's more stuff adding on to it in terms of his own audience instigating things, or I guess hate watching you guys to see if you're talking any more shit. It's like, come on, clearly it's you that's doing it to yourself in terms of you being only emotionally all over the place. Your audience who are people who just despise, you guys, which is like that's not helping either. If they keep sending him stuff or they keep telling him that stuff is happening when it's not, that's not gonna help him either. So if anything, he just the notion of him taking a break from all this should be applied, but at the same time, I understand why he doesn't want to move on from this. It's entertaining. He finds enjoyment talking to people on streams, but that's one of the problems that you're having right now, where the stuff you enjoy or what you like doing is part of the problem in terms of your mental state. So again, he's just gonna fall into that same cycle until finally something bad happens, and then we're all gonna be like, "Ah, shit, it went too far." I hope it doesn't get to that point, but if it does, I'm definitely gonna be kind of shocked or whatever else.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree.
Eddie, can you respond to this? Did you wear an Amico shirt on his stream?
Yeah, I did this to support him, but I guess now I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed anymore. Remember?
Yeah.
He said I can't be on streams anymore.
Friendship's outlawed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, didn't he pay you money to say you're not welcome anymore?
That's money he owed me, but no, he said that I don't want you at all near my channel. I'm like, it is. I mean, if anything, I'm the one that did the most, the smallest thing ever. I just made 2 streams that I deleted, and I didn't even talk bad about him at all. There weren't even swears.
Oh, Sweet and Tender Hooligan. Like, I would recommend you go and watch like the past 3 streams I did. Especially which one was it? Hold on. I'm looking it up. It's a stream I did about 3 or 4 weeks ago called 1 month ago. It's called Turkey Terror. Mad Max has gone to the dark side from a month ago. I recommend you watch that stream. I explain everything. So start there. It would take way too long to explain. So
who are you talking to?
Sweet and Tender Hooligan.
Oh, I was about to say it because I definitely watched all of them.
Okay.
You want the cliff notes? Sweet and Tender? I'll give him the sweet cliff notes.
I'm just saying it is what it is. I support this man so much, but it's like I cannot support someone doing something that wrong because again, I seen how that can go when it comes to extortion and blackmail, and I definitely defended someone with passion against that. So it's like I'm sorry. Yes, I'm your friend. Yes, I supported you. Every time someone talked bad about you, I supported you, or I said something about the case, or I definitely had my fill of donating you lots of money when it comes to super chats. I mean,
of course.
Pretty sure I'm the one. I mean, I dead ass donated him 200, 175, etc. Like I definitely was within that bubble. But no, I'm sorry. Once I see something like that, get the fuck out of my face. You're not my friend. And look, I do feel bad about certain things I did that definitely instigated the situation during the beginning of the whole, you're a bad friend thing. And there's lots of things I do believe in that he definitely has those tendencies I don't like, or he does things that it's like, bro, that's not even rational. Why are you even acting this way? Or why are you doing these certain things or hanging around these people? But again, maybe I'll have some place in my heart to apologize down the road. But until he apologizes for what he did, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Basically, Sweet and Tender Hooligan, the cliff notes is that Max tried to blackmail me. That's pretty much the main thing here. Why do I have a link to Max's stream?
Wait, what? Like a link to what?
Oh, because it's a member stream. Hey, Matt.
Hey, what's up?
Hell yeah.
So I have a link to Max's stream somehow.
Oh boy.
Let's get to it.
Oh boy, yeah.
No, do we
No.
need to break up a marriage? Like that's an honest question. Like
Whoa! Don't.
Do we need to? No,
I'm
we
gonna
don't
smack
need
you
to.
with a newspaper, Matt.
what? He said that. He said that on his thing.
Did he say that on the stream?
He said that it's impacting his marriage. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like,
I think what Jarbo meant was, do we want to? Not do we need to. Do we want to?
Yeah.
In other words, he's saying, don't do it, guys. Leave it alone.
Yeah, look, I've already established to you, RJ. I don't think that Max is gonna have any more like live conversation with either of y'all about this. It's just not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
I mean, we could try.
You could try, but
well, okay. As I like to
that-
ask in these scenarios is like, ultimately, what is the benefit? Like, who is gonna benefit? Right? Like, what is the outcome that you want? RJ, you want an apology.
That's pretty much it. I want a public.
That's what you want.
I want a public apology and admittal that what he did was wrong.
See, here's the thing with that though. He won't even admit what he did with Rambling Man was wrong. So
He's
you
not
ain't gonna get
talk to
shit.
RJ.
I'm just telling you, man. Like, if he's all like, well, Rambling Man was okay with it, like, dude, he's fucking dead. Like, what gives you the right to do that? Like, that's my thing. I agree with Tony on that shit. It's like, I don't think there was malicious intent, but at the same time, you're like, bro, no.
The word irresponsible just keeps coming to mind. Another word similar to it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Negligible.
Yeah.
Things like that. Yeah.
Ignorant,
yeah.
I mean, again,
dumbassedness.
The whole thing here is that
Dickhead.
What?
I'm sorry.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
I
Just
saw
got a
you off
message
your roof.
just from Max, and I don't know if I should say what he told me.
Well, if he told you, I think you should say. Or stop talking about it. I hate when you do this shit, RG.
I'm not trying to.
Well, okay. Here's the thing. Is like, look at what Max said on his stream, because he played that little bit, and he talked about it. He's like, I can't address this anymore. My wife won't let me come back to YouTube. Think about that.
Explicitly say that.
Think
yeah.
about that.
I
think he's like, guys, 41-year-old man, guys, I can't address my own problems because if I do, I'm not allowed to come back. Now, what would happen if you break that vow? Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you can already start to see like there's issues there. But again, the other side of that though is that it absolves him of any actual criticism. If you're like, well, we can't bring it up because we don't want him to not come back to YouTube, right?
Bring anything up.
Oh my!
Yeah.
Wait, you don't think he's like playing that type of 4D chess type of?
I don't think he's playing that kind of 4D chess. I'll tell you what I think. I think Max is a broken individual. And I mean that like in the nicest of ways, but it's true. This is a guy that at this point is like, he's like, I don't have Twitter on my phone, but he fucking watches YouTube from his phone constantly. He's constantly watching.
He has 2
other
Twitter
people.
accounts. How does he not have Twitter on his phone?
He says he just doesn't have it on his phone. I don't know. I mean, I got it on my phone, but I have it on.
I mean, I don't have the Twitter app on my phone, but I can go to the Twitter page, right?
That might, that might be the way around it. It's like, I don't have it on my phone, but I can still log in through the web browser.
And the web browser can still give you notifications because I get notifications of my tweets all the time, and I don't have the app.
Well, maybe, again, you're not really going to probably get a clear answer out of him on that one. Max is, I mean, like, look, this whole last couple of weeks has been bad for him. Just literally bad for him. He won't acknowledge what he's done. He'll admit what he's done, but thinks he didn't do anything wrong. It's like him trying to show off Rambling Man, like, oh, it was really great to have that surprise stream. It's like, yeah, the guy was alive and needed a pick me up.
No, hero journalism. He only apologized for the Rambling Man thing.
Yeah.
Which, again, it's not our business in regards to whether or not his family accepts that, so we'll see. But yeah, I messaged Max and I said, this is what I told him. I said, it's just going to take 5-10 minutes of your time and it would be calm. I'm not going to yell. It wouldn't even be on your channel. All I'm asking for is to talk to you man to man and get a public apology. That's all I said. So we'll see. But he's kind of going off saying like he literally cannot, like he's trying to make it seem like he can never publicly talk to me again. That's what he's saying to me.
Well, that's what he has been saying.
Yeah.
right? Like that's what he has been saying. You know. Oh wow, sorry. I just got a message from some idiot trying to tell me that everything Cameron Pasha has said over the last year and a half has been true.
I don't know who that is.
Cameron Pasha is like he's like the Midnight's Edge Doomcock Hollywood insider.
Gross.
The guy, we watched this guy on stream one night talk with Doomcock and a few other dudes about like using like to tell, you know, telepathy to like in remote viewing to look into Kathleen Kennedy's office.
What?
Right. And like I said, this guy's lying to you, and this guy comes back to me. He's like, Midnight's Edge isn't lying at all. This video sucks. And I'm like, whatever, dude. He's like, Cameron Pasha's right about everything. I'm like, bro, I got some shit to sell you. I got some wooden nickels to sell you there, buddy.
What is this?
All right, so this is what Max put up 57 minutes ago. He replied to the daughter. He says, I want to apologize if I brought any hardship towards you and your family. He was a great friend of mine, and I made an error. I should have reached out and gotten your permission. He was so happy the last time I did it. And we were always going to do an appreciation stream. So...
interesting capitalization of letters. Anyway,
okay, this is what he said. We can talk another day if I can get permission. I literally cannot right now.
that's I don't know if that was necessarily like the right action. What, does he feel guilty now?
No, he needs permission to speak to me.
Who what? Oh my!
Pegging. Hold
Jarbo.
on, sorry. Peggy, 18.
I understand what he means by that, but at the same time, he's way too old to be talking like that.
That's fucking funny, bro. Like,
what, you think that's funny, Jarbo?
Yeah, I think
it's funny.
I think it's funny. Look. Wow. I've been with my girlfriend for 14 years. Okay, we got 2 kids in a fucking house. All right. Like, you've got to have mutual respect. You absolutely do. That being said, individualism is still a fucking thing, right?
Oh,
like,
sure,
you have to have that as well. It's like, my girlfriend knows that there's shit I got to handle, I'm going to handle it. She may not like it, but that's the case. The only way it would be a problem would be if it starts to impact her. Like, when I had my fallout back in 2018, her information leaked. She started getting harassing phone calls. That impacted her, right? Nothing else has impacted her. So it's basically like, you know, whatever. I told her about the situation too, and she's just like, this is stupid. This is high school drama. And I'm like, it is.
Sorry, Archie, I can't play today. I'm grounded.
Yeah. That's basically about it, Ash. Yeah.
She has the polar bear puppet, doesn't she?
No.
my
She, no. She wasn't there when I made that video. Like, she was at work. And so I never told her about it and anything until 4 years ago, when because that got exposed the day everything fell apart, right?
Yeah.
So like I was like, we're getting ready to go do something, and I'm just like, we're gonna go pick up the boulders. Actually, so we're getting ready to go do it. and
you
I'm
keep
like,
saying boulders.
They're river rocks. They're river rocks, but they're mini boulders. They're fucking big, dude.
Man, there's way less boulder jokes than there were like.
I know.
No, but a boulder is like when someone says boulder, you're thinking like this, like 10-foot.
Yeah, I know. I said it, and it just confused people, and that's what stuck. And you know, I'm okay with that.
I stopped associating you with boulders until just now, and now I'm like, oh yeah, boulders.
Well, you know, just to bring back.
Oh, you know what? Mika might have said something.
Wow, what a classic! Wow, I'm way more amused by this than I should be. But wow, look at that. There it is.
Also,
that's what I knew.
There we go.
Wait, you still have that thing?
Oh, sorry. Hold on. I got this one too.
What the hell?
Now
go back to mundane Matt.
Yeah, go back, please. What the hell was that for?
Is that was Mecha Ran Doomcock? Or?
It was Mecha Maddum, whatever.
Maxi Random.
Because it was from like when the whole thing went down, you know, and like the whole blackmail thing. Because that's kind of what like Mecha Random would do. It feels like.
Yeah, that lady's wacko jacko. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, he's like, you're a bunch of Karens. Like, you're the one making the threats, bitch. You know,
Yeah,
like
crazy.
RJ is a minority. Like, you're acting like he's setting up a lemonade stand outside your house.
RJ's not a minority.
He's a minority. He is
So we
minority.
kicked him out of the club.
I mean, he's well. So then he's a minority.
Wow.
So he's a minority of the minority. Then.
Jesus.
So you should really respect his pronouns.
At the last meeting, me and Eddie
All
were
right.
like, "No, no."
So what? RJ, has Max gotten his permission slip yet?
I told him. This is what I said. I don't even know if I should be reading this.
All right, don't say it then. If you don't think you should be, then
She
maybe.
said someone is sitting to make sure I don't get into any more shouting matches, and I need to come to bed right after Picard.
Matt, you think this is funny, don't you?
Yo, dude, are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me, man?
You think this is funny?
I think it's fucking funny. Look, here's the thing. Here's the
what I said.
if your wife is sitting next to you at your computer while you're like, we're gonna talk about movies and watch Picard, and she's like, look, bitch, it's 11:30 on a Sunday night. I have work in the morning, but I have to sit here with you to make sure you don't get any more shouting matches that causes me to lose any more fucking sleep.
Oh, man.
All right, like. Dude, if your wife has to chaperone your internet experience, like you might as well just retire. You know what I mean? Like,
wow.
You
at
might
the very least take a step back.
At the very least, take a step back. Yeah, because it's like, you know, there's already been somebody who's been somewhat, you know, it's mentioned of having a porn addiction recently who had to
that was
step back.
by you. You mentioned it.
I said somebody who was mentioned. I didn't say who the person was.
Yeah, but the porn addiction was brought up by you. It was like
I know the porn addiction was brought up by me, but I'm saying who it was is someone.
I don't think it's true. I think you were reading way too much into that.
I don't know. I'm usually pretty good at those sort of things, to be honest with you.
Like
I don't make those jokes lightly. Like I really don't. Like it's just, but I get it, man. I get it. You know, 4 a.m. you want to whack off. I get it.
What?
What?
Wow. Does anyone care about spoilers for WrestleMania?
No.
Wait, you want to talk about WrestleMania now?
I mean, well, I just mentioned masturbation. RJ's like WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, WrestleMania.
I can't believe it.
Guys.
That's the only way that RJ can get off these days.
Can't believe Roman Reigns retained. That's wild.
Who?
Man,
Vince McMahon called it in. He's like, Roman Reigns keeps the belt.
Fuck yeah, Roman Reigns. Ugh.
But since Jarbo's here, do you agree or disagree with this? I say that there's no such thing as lesbians, Jarbo.
What?
What?
All right, you know what?
Here's why.
Is it the penetration angle?
Yeah, because lesbians, when they go buy sex toys, they're dick shaped. They don't go buy plastic pussies, right?
What about the ones that just engage in oral?
Actually, to be fair, like, are you talking penis shaped or phallic shaped? Because like, there are two different angles there.
Well, anyone who buys a bad dragon, like fucking horse cock, that's
some women, I don't understand that. I've seen like there's like this.
It's like
I'm not going to go into details on this one, but there's like a girl that I have seen on the internet that's like, like dragon dicks, and I'm like, that no, why?
That's a very large demographic. Larger.
There's a lot of people that are into that kind of shit. I'm all like, you watch Game of Thrones and you just wish you were the dragon, like getting pegged. Like I don't.
Yeah, you can blame Game of Thrones for a lot of that shit. Honestly, it was like a gateway drug for a lot of normies to be like.
Hold on. Can we go back and look at the popularity of Game of Thrones, and then try to tie it to the popularity of incest porn on Pornhub? Do you think there's a correlation? Because that shit's everywhere. Everywhere. It used to be like, hey, what's up? I'm the pizza delivery boy. I don't have any money, but I can tip you with my mouth.
I'm not sure.
And then now it's all like, what's up there, step bro?
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Oh my God, what are those? Those are like so bad.
You ever see the memes with like the little mini ladders? Are like, what are you doing, step ladder?
No.
Wow.
I'm just saying, it's like the storytelling in porno has seriously dropped off in the digital age.
Well, some of it don't even have story. There's like, it used to be full movies.
Porn
like
snob Jarbo.
No,
I'm a porn snob too. It used to be like a full movie. You get like
like you used to watch Cinemax, right? I'm not even lying. There's been times I've watched Cinemax and I'm just like, the sex scenes are boring, but the plot's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Like I want to see who the killer is.
And that's just less opportunities to nut.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I probably already had nutted, and then I'm just in the down phase at that point.
You just want to finish the movie. You're like, okay,
like I already got.
You want to finish the movie?
Yeah.
Well, I I made a joke on Twitter. I said, "What do men frequently start but never finish? A porno."
Yeah.
You know,
Almost
and that's the
never.
thing. Pornhub, I think Pornhub looks at your analytics, right? So they look to see how much of the movie you actually watch. And they'll be like, look, the average guy maybe gets to like 8-10 minutes or flops around to different things. And then it's like as soon as he's done, it's over, right? Like the money shot never really gets watched. Like the fact that they go over the top for the money shot makes no sense to me. Because I'm like, dude, like 99% of the people watching aren't going to watch this.
Yeah, the funny.
Like nobody wants to see like it's just like, oh hey, look, here's a cream pie on your face. Like
Yeah, boring.
boring. Like I've already at that point the post nut clarity is already kind of kicked in, and you're like, why am I watching some other guy get his dick sucked? This is boring for me.
Whatever.
Yeah. The lizard brain has gone away. So my point is that Max should just turn off the stream and turn on some Pornhub and then see what happens.
Wow.
That's what RJ did. That's why he got real quiet.
Well, yeah, I don't think Max.
I'm messaging Max to make sure that everything's okay for what I'm about to do.
No, I don't think Max is gonna get his permission slip. I don't think.
So
he's
to
got to
explain
get
things
signed.
on stream.
Yeah, he's gotta get signed. But with a parental guardian, you know.
It literally is, yeah. You remember, like oh my god, we should. Oh god, can we get permission slip? Let me see here. Hold on.
Hero journalism says, okay, didn't know when I woke up this morning. I hear
to not bury the lead. Max has agreed to talk to all of us next week.
What?
Next week when?
What? I got shit to do.
He has agreed to talk to all of us next week.
Eddie's like, I just popped in. What am I gotta talk to Max for?
Okay.
Why do I?
I guess I have permission to show the conversation. So.
Oh boy.
All right. So here we go.
Did he call you the F?
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
What?
Oh, never mind. He said don't.
Good one. Freaking flipping good one. All right. Look.
Did he call you the S slur?
All right.
No.
He had said that I said ask
he
for
needs a minute
permission
to talk to
after
his
part of
lawyer.
the conversation with said person. Let's talk. I promise you it will not be a shouting match. I don't want to get into one either. Let's do it later in the week. This person wants to go to bed, or I don't have my channel. Either that, or it's going to hurt a union. If you know what I mean.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, like that is like, I mean, come on. At this point,
Jarbo, what do you think? Yeah, I don't know.
At this point,
how should I respond to this?
I mean, look, he's basically saying like, I can't come out to play. My wife said no.
So he didn't get the permission slip signed, is what we're hearing. Man,
So how should I respond?
What do you mean? How should I mean, that's it.
Well,
like,
and I asked him. He said, "Can I explain this on stream? That's fine. This person means it. I'm going to show the conversation. That's okay. Just say it. I'm not even supposed to be talking to you. Just say it, please. Don't show the DMs, please."
Wait, what? What? So you can say it, but you can't show it.
I guess. I'm trying to.
Also, apparently he's sneaking to Twitter DM you.
I don't know why he would want that because then like
most guys are like texting other women and Max is secretly texting RJ like, shh, wife can't know about this, RJ.
Wow.
No, I don't think he said show it. He didn't say read it. I don't think.
All right. Well, okay. Just ask him what day he wants to do this, because I gotta know if because he said he wants to talk to all of us. Then I gotta know if I'm free, and I guess Jarbo and Tony and Eddie, if they want to join in too, they gotta know if they're free. Because I want to try and I'm gonna try my goddamn best to get this hatchet buried, but it's fucking heavy as fuck.
He's gonna bury it right in RJ's head.
All right, so I asked him, "What day or time would you like to do this? Who do you want to talk to?"
All right, good job, RJ. Good job, RJ. Good questions. All right, look.
This is getting very awkward.
No, RJ, this is extreme. Like, let's just say it out loud. This is extremely awkward. You know,
this is really funny.
It was so
I don't know
awkward.
if
I
I'm
had
gonna
to
say
zip my pants back up.
I'm not gonna.
The funniest shit
Here,
ever,
bring
don't
bring up my screen. Bring up my screen.
I'm kind of scared too.
It's okay. Okay, so this is a permission slip to talk to legal adults. You know, and here we have to fill it out right. And this is the thing: is I, Mad Max's wife of legal age, grant permission to Mad Max Mandalorian to speak with Resident Justice Matt Jarbo and others. By signing this form, I am agreeing to the release of Max's nuts for conversation.
I love how conversation's misspelled.
Thank you.
Conversation. Good
I
one,
am
Jarbo.
dyslexic, RJ. I have a disability.
No, I know. It said it made it funnier.
What good? Could have just not brought it up. All right. Anyway.
No, it's oh my god,
But
man.
no, that was funny though. That was fucking funny.
I'm like, I was laying in bed. I'm like, I should just probably stay in bed. But then I'm reading I'm hearing all this crap, and I'm like, no, I gotta.
I needed a fucking laugh because this entire fucking situation's been very, very deflating to me. Because I never wanted to see this happen to someone like Max.
So
you know?
your attitude is very much like Max's testicles and Ski Walker's head.
Don't say that now. He gets mad.
Oh well, I don't care, man.
I know.
Like, motherfucker caused me to have a goddamn. Well, okay, I can't blame him. I went in hot, and I had a relapse on my cold, and it's been hard to talk the last couple of days.
Damn.
So and everything else, and so it's just like, fuck him, man.
Yeah, you got irate, man.
Well, I'm asking him a question, so we'll see if he responds. This would be so much easier if he just came on the damn stream right now.
Is he streaming?
Yes.
Wait, he's still streaming?
Let's see. Hold on.
Yeah, go check Movie Madness Entertainment.
So real quick, he's not streaming right now.
Okay.
Real quick question though.
He just ended it. He just ended it.
Is Zeno still a mod?
Is Zeno still a mod?
No. Max said that he was removed as a mod, but he has not popped in the chat since this event.
Oh, okay. I have him blocked, so I literally have no idea.
I'm sending him the link again. Let's see.
Oh yeah, Zeno. Yeah, he got.
I'll be honest. If Max comes on in, I'll dip out because then it's like I probably won't be able to help myself making some jokes. So I'll dip because that won't be productive.
Yeah. No. Okay.
Well, don't you feel you are owed an apology as well?
I mean, he did technically apologize to me on stream the other night because I told him he drugged me in on his shit. So there's that. But again, a lot of it is.
Drake says Max won't be beating those getting pegged allegations.
I mean, yeah, I don't think Matt's looking for another fucking apology. I mean, he's just been fucking laughing the whole time.
I've been laughing a lot, and here's the reason why I'm laughing.
Thank you for subbing, by the way.
The reason why I've been laughing as much as I have is not because I want Max to have a downfall. I keep saying to people, I'm like, I wish him no ill will. But it's
Ambassador
like,
wants a link.
Okay, hold on.
Oh boy. But yeah, no, I don't want Max to have some fucking downfall either. I want him to improve himself and be a better person and learn from this situation. But he keeps digging himself deeper, and it's getting harder and harder for me to be like, "Hey guys, maybe Max will change eventually. Let's see, wait and find out." Just keeps digging himself deeper.
Here's what I say to that though, man. Is like, dude, you want to know the funniest damn thing though? Is Zod Rider. Zod Rider has a stream with A-Pass from like last night, and like it popped up in my recommended today, so I was listening to it for like 20 minutes. Dude, the shit Zod Rider says is so goddamn funny. They refer to like Dave the Film Junkie as the drunkard.
The drunkard?
And he says he goes like, well, they had Zach on there and they were cutting him off and they weren't letting him speak and they were talking over him. And like they're not even real fans. And Stephen Colbert is not even a real fan. And, and he's out there just like making fun of the cell movement. And Zach is just trying to like be nice about it. And he's like, it's going to sell, you guys. We're going to get a 5-movie arc, right? Because of the whole thing with the hand.
Oh yeah.
Well, here, hold on. Let me tell you guys my theory, and we'll see who's more correct. Right? Snyder Queen says one hand outstretched, 5 fingers, palms open. Right? Meaning 5 movies, and the other hand, 3 fingers are closed, 2 left to go. Okay. All right. What else happened in Man of Steel where someone had their hand out? what exactly did Kevin Costner do the last time, or Pa Kent do the last time that Clark saw him?
Oh yeah,
Put his hands up.
He put his hand out and said no, right?
Yep.
And so Clark
Yeah.
could see him. Now, and then again, like the next day after this shit went live, Zach's on Vero posted an image of Kevin fucking Costner. But oh no, it's fucking. And I'm just saying, my theory is that Kevin Costner might end up being like maybe a guest or something like that.
No, let's see. Anyway,
Dude, maybe my theory is that he's telling you to let it go. Let him die.
Wow.
Let Zach go
Well, real
away.
quick before I let Ambassador speak real quick, Astronaut has a question for all of us. It's a serious question. If Max apologized for all of this nonsense and asked for forgiveness, would you guys allow him back in your circle?
Look, it's not just going to take an apology. It's also going to take like months of like regaining that respect, which may never fully be regained. But you know, I'm
It would take a
obviously willing to
lot.
give
It would take a
people-
lot.
I'm willing to give people second chances. I know some other people are a little less generous with them than I am, but you know, this is not.
I don't know. I don't know. I think it's better this way because I have a feeling that the same cycle, the same shit would just happen over and over and over and
Fair
over
point.
again. And then with some specific people in his audience, it's like, yeah, it's not going to be good. I mean, it's better to just be separate. If it's not working, it's not working. It is what it is. You can still be cordial with people, even though you have your differences or something happens. But at the same time, going back to that nonsensical cycle of just bullshit, fighting, drama, it's not worth it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Matt, what about you?
Well, what do I think?
Yeah. If he apologized.
I'll be honest, man. I'll be honest here. I would say that I would sure take the forgiveness. I'd take the apology and offer forgiveness, and then I'd offer advice, which would be put down the channel for a month. If you need money, motherfucker, I can give you an Uber Eats referral code. Now, but it's not. I don't mean that as a joke. You can go out on a Tuesday night from like fucking 6 to 9 p.m. and pull in like $90 if you're good.
Yeah.
You know, like, and he lives in a big city. I live in a small city, and I'm usually able to pull in something like that, about $25-$30 an hour on average. You know, and so if you got a car, go out there and do that shit. Right, you get paid more money than you could still come back home when it's over and stream, because he doesn't go live until 7 p.m. my time, which is 10 p.m. his time. You know, you could do the 6 to 8 o'clock rush or whatever. Come in for a couple hours, make some money. You'll make more money than you will on fucking YouTube with memberships.
But Matt,
guaranteed.
Where does that leave time for sleeping?
I don't know. What does it do? Taking a nap before he goes out. Week. He gets off work. He works his schedule. I know his schedule. So like his Mondays are his long days. And then he's got like shorter days for the rest of the week. But he's off work by like
but like the concern I'm expressing to you is like, this is someone who falls asleep before their streams all the time. And I don't think an Uber Eats driver is like the ideal person for, you know, the ideal job for someone who has that issue.
Yeah.
So
are you kidding me? It's great. I freaking like, I'll like pull over sometimes, turn my phone on full blast, kind of nap out. No. I don't eat the fucking food. I hate that. No, I hate that shit. Cause like I do actually care about my fucking gig when I do this shit. So I think that's like, that does get a little annoying. Cause it's like, we get that shit from people, right? When like there was that article that came out, I would go to pick up an IHOP order and this like big fat guy looks at me and is like, "Oh, you're going to eat that food?"
What? Really?
Yeah. And I'm like, no, I'm going to fucking drop it off, dude. Like, why the fuck? I don't want your goddamn food.
Dick in it.
That's a different story. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. Well, real quick, Ambassador's here. I know you wanted to say something, so go ahead, Ambassador.
Hello.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to pull this back because my wife is actually asleep. I'm gonna be going to bed in a little bit myself. But this is the most hysterical, ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my entire life. A grown man in his 40s. I'm older than Max. I'm 44. I'll be 45 in September. I don't need permission from anybody to do a stream. All I have is, do we have anything planned? She's like, no. I'm like, okay, I'm going to schedule this here. She's like, okay, fine. Max is to the point where he's having his freaking wife, have to supervise him like a kindergartner.
Look, all right, look, it's called a chaperone. Okay.
I don't care what you call it, Anna. No offense, but this is the this is the dumbest, most moronic thing I've ever heard of. That a YouTuber is being scheduled and moderated by his own wife.
Look, all right. Look.
Because his behavior has been so absurd and so beyond the pale of ridiculousness that he has alienated everybody that had his back. I'm sorry, this is just. I mean, there are soap operas that don't go this ridiculous, and this is like. This would make one hell of a soap opera.
Yeah, at this point, got it, yeah.
RJ, I've got a
I mean,
question.
think about it. You've got blackmail. You've got large language. You have it. You've got it. All you need is a really good villain, and I don't know if we can even.
Well, Matt Jarbo's the
consider
villain,
Max
remember?
Oh yeah, Jarbo's
Oh,
the villain.
Matt's not a villain at the most. He's like the. Okay, if we were going to cast Jarbo in a soap opera, I'd make him like. Okay, and Matt, you can laugh at me for this if you want to. I don't particularly care. If I was going to cast Matt in a soap opera, he would be like the industrialist who's a massive pervert and a womanizer. But that's what I would see Jarbo.
I mean,
That's
I
what
am a
would see
pervert,
Jarbo
but
as.
I'm not a womanizer. I do disagree with that take, but I am a pervert. But I'm a pervert. Yeah.
I don't know. I seen your movie, Jarbo. You're a woman.
Was there a woman in my movie?
I'm talking about in the context.
You raped that guy in the
Jarbo.
movie.
I'm talking, Jarbo. I'm talking in the context of a soap opera. I know you're not actually that way. I'm talking just as your character. You follow me now?
Yeah, but like, you think that's
Anna,
like
do you have
the
a question? Do you have a question you're asking?
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I
You're fine.
quick question.
I gotta mute because I'm just gonna be laughing if I don't stop. But
did he respond with like a day and who he wants to talk to? Did he ever respond to that question?
Sorry, what was that?
Did he respond to that question you asked him where you were like, who do you want to talk to and what day? Because
No, he has not. No.
he hasn't?
No.
I don't like that. Don't like that. I don't like
Yeah.
that one
Don't
bit.
like it?
No, I
Why
don't.
Why don't you just message him, call him on the phone?
I'm tempted to, but I blocked his number, so I need to unblock it.
Oh boy.
Such
So.
a child.
But look, here lies the issue though. I don't know if Max is gonna be like, allowed to, accept a phone call from you.
Yeah.
You know what
We'll
I
see.
mean? Like, you might just want to send him like a message, if anything.
Yeah.
Because
I think at this point though, I'm probably gonna put the stream to kaput because it's getting late and I need to head off to bed soon because I got work stuff in the morning. So.
Your mom came in and told you to hang it up. Didn't she?
No, I legit have work stuff in the morning. So.
Now,
Plus I got.
are you out there
off to-
playing with your kids, with your friends again, RJ? You know it's bedtime.
Damn, RJ's
No, I ain't got. Listen,
job
I ain't
stuff
got
to
a bedtime.
do.
I go bed when I
Crazy.
want. But I'm being a
Shit, you're
responsible
hardcore
adult.
now. Yeah, right. Your mom's taking that chancla off and whipping you.
What?
oh, shut up, Tony.
If he's Latino, she's gonna whip his ass with a chancla.
I'm gonna kick
Well, for
your
Pete's
ass.
sakes, I'm white. My mom and him, sometimes even my grandmother whipped my ass, especially when it was warranted, which was rare.
Jesus.
All right, guys.
Where?
I'm gonna end the stream now, but I want to thank everyone for popping on. This has been interesting.
Yeah,
This is one of the funniest damn streams I've ever seen.
So we'll
in
see
my
what
life.
happens next time in this ongoing saga. Peace out, guys.
See ya.